Hey vlog. Alright, so I'm trying the mic thing again, see if that works. I'm over at the Highlands Aquatic Center, right behind me. Got in a bonus swim today, so I figured I'd come to the top of this little hill here and do the vlog. See if there's a little bit more sun than it was yesterday. It was kind of dark yesterday. Of course, it's kind of dark kind of today. The reason they just closed the aquatic centers because they heard lightning and thunder. Or no, I guess you hear thunder, not lightning, but they heard thunder and they're like, "Up, you're done." Luckily, I was on my last of my 11. You can hear possibly the thunder in the distance as the rumble in my stomach happens. Thus the thunder. That's what it feels like. But yeah, so. Pretty epic day. I'm a little bit out of breath because I had to climb the hill to get to the top here. Well, that might be. And I also did like almost. I did on my 11th lap. I was on the way back, and they're like, "Oh, there's thunder. We gotta close." For a while there was raining. There was rain coming down while I was swimming, and it was kind of cool because I was literally on my back. Doing the so I was doing my backstroke, and the rain was coming right at me, so I could like see the water come from heaven. It was kind of cool. It was kind of neat. So actually, I'm wearing this hat that Marcia absolutely hates. So I will toss this off to the side, and that's my old man hat. I call it. And she. She does not like my old man hat. So, but what a great day! Oh my goodness, today was a phenomenal day. I woke up really early this morning. I've said a few times, I think, in the vlog and also on Facebook. A singer that I watched when I was, or a singer that I listened to when I was younger, Scott Wesley Brown. I found out he was coming to town last week, and he was going to be in Powell, and I was like, you know what, I'm going. And it was truly a blessing. It was really great. I got a picture with him, and I got a chance to talk to him and tell him, you know, how much his music meant to me as a teenager. You know, I was always picked on as a kid. I mean, that's probably one of the deep-seated reasons I'm fat. Yeah, if you want to blame somebody else, but I don't really blame anybody else. But you know, it was pretty obnoxious when I was a kid, and so he had a song called Goliath that talked about how, you know, the biblical David, you know, slew Goliath, and basically it said in the song, it said, when giants come against me, you know, I know that my God's already won. So you know, as I do this, you know, physical transformation, and I do this mental transformation of my brain as I'm going to school. I start math class tomorrow night, so the vlog may be late tomorrow, or I may do it before class. We'll see. But I have to also somehow squeak in weigh-ins, so that's gonna be a little tough. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off a little bit earlier to take a shorter lunch and get off earlier so I can get the weigh-in and then get off to class by 6. So tomorrow I'm hustling. So yeah, I had a chance to meet him, and we actually stayed for only Scott Wesley Brown could get me to stay for 2 services of a church service. Well, because I'm a PK. I don't know if you probably don't know that about me. I'm a preacher's kid. My dad, Donald Alfred Boone, was an American Baptist preacher for most of my life. He died when I was 13, so you know, he was a great man, and he had churches in well, in Rosedale. It was a church in Camden, New Jersey, and he also had a church up in Patterson, New Jersey, and also he had 2 churches here in Ohio, in Middleport and Frederickstown. So yeah, so I grew up as a preacher's kid, so I was in church every Sunday and Wednesday night. So I need to get back into church more often. I don't really do it very well because, honestly, I feel like I've got all my services in. No, partly, but no, honestly, Marcia and I have both been talking about needing to get back to. We actually belong to Genoa Baptist up in just above Westerville in Genoa Township. So we're gonna get back there coming up hopefully next Sunday. But this service here was at the Blessed, no, Beautiful Savior. It was a Beautiful Savior Lutheran church, and I actually went to Lutheran day school when I was in New Jersey as a teenager, so I knew a little bit about the Lutheran faith. So it wasn't that awkward to me. However, they do use wine instead of grape juice. Learned that one, but not enough to kill my diet. But yeah, the service was wonderful, and his music was just, it touched the heart. It really did. And Marcia, because he basically was he had the whole entire service, and the pastor didn't preach. And she's like, well, isn't he going to preach? And I said, that one song he did, that was the best sermon I've ever heard, and it truly was. This Child. It's a beautiful song. This Child by Scott Wesley Brown. If you want to hear it, let me know, and I'll let you borrow the song. Really quite great. But yeah, if you get a chance, you could YouTube it. You're on YouTube, so you could YouTube it. This Child by Scott Wesley Brown. Yeah, but got a chance to meet him, and then afterwards they had a beautiful snack table for fellowship, which Marcia and I ran away from very successfully. Yay! Running away from sweets. Ooh, I really missed them. So we ended up taking a little ride up 315, actually, up the Olentangy River. I didn't know where it was going to take us, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. Some of the houses up there are just unbelievable. There's houses in the like subdivisions that are like mansions. They're just gigantic. I don't know who lives there, but if you do, can I be your friend? Because I want to come for a barbecue after the diet. But yeah, so we drove up Olentangy, the 315, and it was just absolutely gorgeous up through there, and ended up on High Street. I really kind of up at the Delaware, near the Delaware campus of Columbus State. So that's where we ended up, and then headed home. And actually, I popped in the CD I bought at church. I want to call it the concert because it felt like I was going to a Christian concert. But I popped into the CD, and it's called The Balladeer, and we just kind of sat and listened to it, and it was really quite enjoyable. So, and then I just kind of got a moment. I was like, you know what? I got energy. Let's do a bonus swim. So I looked at the CC, and it looked like the Highland Pool was going to be got a plane going overhead. Is this what Dan Rather has to deal with? All right, so I decided to come down there because it was going to be about 2 hours before they closed. But let's see. As soon as I got here, I go to jump in the lap pool. A duck pooped in it. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll go down the slide. I went down the slide. That was kind of fun. Then I went ahead and hopped in the lazy river. It was way too crowded. Then I went in the regular pool, and they called the break, so all the kids left. So I kind of was floating a little while. Duck pooped in it. I was like, really? So at that point, the other pool was clean again. So I hopped in. I did get my 11 laps in. But yeah, it was interesting to have energy and want to do something. So that's the lesson of this one, kids. So yeah, I as far as the shakes go, I think I did one at when I woke up. Did one when I got home. I got a bar in the car I'm going to eat here in a few minutes. And around 3 o'clock, I did have a nice little salad. I used a little of my spring mix with some tomatoes and some red pepper and red onion, and some turkey kielbasa, which I got to tell you may be my new favorite thing in the world because it has so much flavor and such a little quarter size or $half size piece of meat. So highly recommend turkey kielbasa. So, well, weigh-ins tomorrow. Hopefully all my cheating has not made it so I've actually gained weight. But when I say I'm cheating on adding a little more meat, adding a little more lettuce. So it's not like I'm, destroying it by eating a cupcake. Ooh. Cupcake sounds good. Now, okay, so this is what would happen. If I was in a group of people who were, trying to encourage me for my diet, I would go, ooh, a cupcake sounds good. They'd immediately go, no, it's horrible. Oh my goodness, oh, I'm melting, it's so horrible. No, cupcake's good, still are. I'm not gonna fake it, not gonna demonize it. Not my thing. Yeah, that's I think that's the vlog for today. I'm gonna go home and try to organize my stuff, getting ready for class tomorrow. I actually have to sit in a math class for 2 hours, so that should be a joy and a half. Starts, I think it's 3 hours. Yeah, it's 6 to 9. So, but you know what? With math, I probably do need a little more, directed study, just because. Hopefully, I really want to get past all the maths. I mean, I've had success in math before, but I've also slept through accounting. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, if you like what you're watching, and if you're enjoying me popping from place to place to try to do it a little bit more out and about, mainly it's because I'm out and about. That's why I'm doing it out and about. But if you're enjoying that, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and John Boone signing off.